MMA Viking.
Ryan with MMA Viking here with the man, Anton Kuyavanen. How you doing, Anton?
I'm doing good. Good to see you, Brian.
Yeah, you know, most of the time I prepare some intro music for the fighters, and I did like Lordy for Tony Taru, which I thought was cool. And then I was thinking about you. Oh, and then for Tippy, I did like some reggae because I know he's kind of into that. And I heard your music. What kind of music do you listen to?
The last song I was listening to was Immortal Technique, Point of No Return. Want to hear it?
Yeah, let's hear it.
I think this song is pretty aggressive and really political. It's a Latino guy singing about problems in states mostly. Like a smart guy. I like to listen to his lyrics and
Does that speak to you? Did you grow up under some harsh circumstances, or how do you connect with that kind of music?
um no, I didn't grow up in the same kind of environment as he, but maybe he's singing in this song. He's singing about a place that doesn't exist anymore. He's the place where he's from, and
Uh-huh.
in some meaning it might speak to me because I'm from Estonia, from a little city of Sindi, and Sindi is a city where there was less than 10,000 people, and most of the people were working at the factory, and the factory closed down, and so after that the city doesn't really exist in the same way as I remember it from my childhood. So maybe in that manner it speaks to me. The place where I'm from doesn't exist anymore, at least the same way it used to. It was it was a part of Soviet Union,
Yeah, yeah.
and it was a very different surrounding compared to. That's cool. That's cool. Is it sunny there as well?
It's there's a little sun. It was nice in the morning. What about there? Is it starting to be summer or?
Yeah, it's really hot today. I went out for a little bit to meet a couple of people, and then went to lift at my gym. I'm at home now, and if you watch out that window, you can see my gym. It's 50 meters from here,
Oh, no way.
so that's
So there's no excuses. Like, I'm too tired to go to the gym. You just walk down the street there.
yeah. Basically, that's what I do. 2-3 times a day, I walk to the gym and walk back.
Wow.
The other direction, about 100 meters, this is the sea. So I have some good nature trails and stuff like that really nearby.
Oh, living the good life. Yeah, here's my. Let me see.
That looks good.
Yeah, there's some nice
Like
paths
you're in the
there.
woods.
What's that?
Looks like you're in the woods.
Yeah, we're right in the middle of the woods, and it's really cool. We have a lake here. I guess it's weird for me because I'm from California, but we go swimming in there in a few months of the summer, and then in December and January and February we ice skate there, the same lake.
Yeah, that's weird. Weird for you, I guess.
What's that?
That's weird for you, I guess.
Yeah, it just blows my mind.
What about drilling a hole in the winter and jumping in for a swim or for fishing?
You know, we went to Umeå with Tor Trang and Andreas
I think I saw the clip.
and we did it with the real men up there. It was
we do that every Sunday with guys from my fight team, from Primus fight team. Every Sunday we go for like a smoke sauna and to dip in that water a few times. That helps us recover, I guess.
Yeah. When did you first start doing that? Did you do that as a kid, or is that something you kind of need to grow into? Is like, it seems like a manly thing to do.
Yeah. I don't know. I think we were pretty small still when we went think I was playing ice hockey as a kid, and we went to this one place which had a sauna next to the lake, and then most of the guys wanted to jump in. So I think that might have been the first time I did it, maybe 11, 12 years old. And since then, it's been more and more regular. I like it. I like the feeling it gives you.
Yeah, well, we did it. The thing I didn't like about it, and I guess these guys were amateurs up in Umi or weren't prepared, but we didn't have any sauna after.
All right.
So we just went in a car, and then they drove us to the airport. So we never like warmed up after. It was a pretty terrible experience.
All right. So you felt really cold until the late evening, right?
No, like 2 days later, I could feel my toes and my fingers, like still a little numb.
Yeah, I guess it takes a while to used to it, and I really prefer to have a sauna next to the lake. It's
Yeah,
more
yeah.
fun to go back and forth a few times, get your metabolism and everything going. So that's the way to do it for me.
Yeah, next time we'll do it that way. Well, cool. Hey, Anton, thanks for joining us on our Fika show. I see you're drinking something. Usually we like to drink coffee.
Yeah, I like coffee. At the moment, I'm drinking protein shake from my sponsor, Fast.
Nice. A Fast Nutrition or
Yeah,
Fast Sports Nutrition. I see their name all the time.
yeah, it's a great brand. They give me everything I need to feel better in training and to recover better. So I really like to work with them, and I just went lifting to the gym and did some stuff on my explosiveness. So after that, I need a protein shake to recover.
Nice. So you're not taking any time off this time. I mean, you just fought a few weeks ago.
Yeah, a little more than a week ago, I had my last fight, and I took it really easy for a few days after. Met my friends, had fun, celebrated, relaxed, recovered, and last Wednesday I went back to the gym, teaching and training, and then Thursday running outside. Friday training MMA. Saturday, Sunday I went with my girlfriend to a spa to relax, enjoy the
Nice.
nature, have a walk in the nature, eating well. So the new week just began, and I feel really recovered and reorientated with my motivation and feeling hungry again to train and get better every day.
Yeah, you've been on a nice run here. I mean, just this year you've had two solid bouts, and it looks like you're kind of building momentum. The Sergey fight was an interesting one where, you took, I don't know, it was like 8 months off, and then you got back in the cage against Sean Carter, a real tough guy from the UK, and it sounded like you really dominated that fight. So you've put in 30 minutes this year, and it's probably been like 3 or 4 years since you've fought 30 minutes in the cage.
Yeah, that's right. It's been a lot of fun, to most importantly to stay healthy through this year this far, and I've been really enjoying training and especially fighting and winning. So
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, how hard was it? I think you're one of the guys. Your two most recent losses aren't like fights where you got dominated or the guys were showing better skills. You just got one punch and one knee, and that was kind of the end of those fights. How do you mentally recover from those types of losses instead of others where maybe it looked like if it went 3 rounds you would also lose?
yeah, I don't know. It's the thing is, I've never been really dominated, in a fight. So I've always done well, at least for a moment. And those 2 KO losses, those were tough, and those took some time, struggling and regrouping myself, and in the end, just learning from them, thinking through what led to the fight and what led to the things that happened. So it's been definitely some learning experiences for me, which have made me a better fighter and a better man that I am today. So I'm not regretting anything that happened in the past. I'm just thankful for everything that happened, and I'm really hungry and really motivated to start. I had a good first part of my career, very bumpy second part of my career, and I think this year I started a third part of my career, which is gonna be conquering and gonna be winning. It's gonna be my year this year and my decade, I guess.
Yeah, I think the one nice thing that I hear, and we spoke briefly in Turku a little bit, and I mean, you already know when you're fighting next. And in Finland or in Sweden, the Nordics guys are always scrapping to get fights, and they get a month notice or a few weeks notice. I mean, you're going to be on these next two cage cards, right?
Yeah, that's the plan. I have a deal or contract with the cage for this year, and it includes 4 fights, at least 4, maybe you never know. But for now, I have the dates. These 2 fights I've had already with Sergey Grechiko and Sean Carter a week ago, and the next one is scheduled to be in September 19th, so little less than 4 months from now. So, and the next one after is November 21st. So I have those dates already. There's a possibility of fighting somewhere else during the summer, but I'm not sure. We'll be talking this week. I've been just recovering after the last fight and haven't done too specific plans yet for this summer and for upcoming fall. So, but the plan is to focus on training, taking my skills, my physiques, everything on the next level for the upcoming fights, and really focus on what I still have to improve, and I'm really looking for some tough opponents, for the fall. I picture myself every day fighting the best guys in lightweight division in the world, and I love everything about the sport of MMA, but the thing that gets me really excited is facing really tough opponents and conquering or just giving everything I got and coming out of a tough fight as a winner. That's what gets me really excited and gets me the best feelings.
Yeah, and I mean, I set this up with you before these latest talks came out. I mean, there seems to be some banter between you and wanting to fight Reza Madadi. It's not an old topic, because you guys were, I mean, planned to fight each other, or talked about it in the cage after you knocked out Diego Gonzalez out in Sweden. Is there a chance that could take place outside of cage, or with your agreement, is that something that you would think could only happen in there in Helsinki?
Yeah, if we want to make it happen this year, we have to make it probably in cage, because I have the contract and I have to respect that. Cage is good to me and they're loyal to me, and within the contract I'm loyal to the cage, and I'd be more than happy if Reza will be willing to come to Helsinki and fight me in the cage.
How would you see that fight going with him, with the way your skills match up and your styles?
That's a interesting fight. I think that's one of the most interesting fights you can make in Europe at the moment outside the UFC. So, and Reza is a tough guy. He's had a while off, but he's a really seasoned veteran and had great performances even in the UFC, having choking out Michael Johnson in his last fight. So I see he's a good fighter, has a strong wrestling base, and he's kind of a guy, one of the best guys to beat on my way to where I'm going. So that's one of the reasons I would like like that fight to happen one day.
Great. Well, great, Anton. Well, thanks so much for your time. We look forward to the strong end of this year. Get to see you 2 or maybe in 3 more times if you get a fight in the summer. Very exciting times for you, and congratulations on your last win at Cage. And we'll talk with you soon.
All right, thanks a lot, Ryan.
Cool. Thanks, Anton.
I'm getting back on track, you know.
Great. Well, you look great, and we look forward to seeing you back again.
All right. Thanks a lot, MMA Viking. Thanks a lot, Ryan, and I'll see ya.
Great.
Peace.
Get your premium coffee at warriorcoffee.com.